Are you one of the ones who keep replaying every moment, trying to figure out what have you missed, wondering how that man you trusted so deeply turned into a complete stranger? Let me just say this, it's not your fault. But, and this is a really big but, there were signs. You just didn't see them for what they really were, or you didn't want to see them for what they really were. And that needs to stop today. My name is Sascha Haert, and after over a decade of coaching thousands of women all around the world, I've seen this story play out more times than you can count. The betrayal, the heartbreak, what the hell just happened kind of moment. So in this video, I want to break down the 5 red flags you probably missed before he actually betrayed you. And more importantly, how you can move on from it with your power, not just intact, but actually dialed in up to the max so this doesn't happen again. So the first red flag, he avoided accountability like it was a disease. Some guys, they have this magical ability to make everything your fault. He forgets your birthday, well, you didn't remind me. He flirts with someone in front of you, I was like, come on, you're way too sensitive. He doesn't call when he says he will, it's like, relax, I was busy. It's like, what's the big deal, right? That's not forgetfulness or poor communication. That's a man dodging responsibility like it's a full-time job. A man who can't own his small mistakes will never own up to the big ones. He's rehearsing his excuses, and the betrayal, well, that's just the final act of like all the other things that happened before. Red flag number 2, he was emotionally inconsistent. 1 minute he's all in, texts you good morning, makes plans, tells you like he's so lucky to have you, and then the next, radio silent, cold, detached, distant. You're left spiraling, wondering like what has changed. This isn't moodiness. This is emotional manipulation. It keeps you hooked, off balance, and really questioning your own worth. Inconsistent affection is not a glitch in the system. It's the system. It creates confusion, and confusion breeds control. Stable love doesn't leave you guessing. Ladies, stop chasing men. Even when he pulls back or loses interest, or you feel like he's slipping away from you, what you do in that moment can make all the difference between him feeling like you're just like all the other women he's ever met, or it can make him feel like you're so unique and special and exactly the type of woman he wants something real with, causing him to chase you, to invest in you, and prove to you that he is the right man for you. You know, there's this 12-word text message that you can send to a man that gets his attention almost immediately and makes him realize that it was a mistake to pull away from you in the first place. And if you want to find out what that 12-word text message is, then I highly recommend you check out this brand new video that I created for you. I linked it in the description below. Just click the link, and now let's go back to the video. Red flag number 3, he needed constant external validation. Look, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of external validation, feeling attracted and appreciated by others. But if your man can't go a day without fishing for compliments, flirting online, or posting thirst traps on social media like, a budget influencer, we have a problem. That constant need for attention, it actually means he's trying to fill a void. And when you stop feeding his ego the way he wants, he'll find someone else who will. It's that easy. This type doesn't cheat because of you. He cheats because he's got a black hole of self-worth deep inside of him, and he thinks validation is the type of love that's gonna fill it up. Red flag number 4, he crossed little boundaries very early on. And then he says like, it was just a joke, don't be so uptight. I know you said you didn't want it, but like, come on, it's not that big of a deal. And it was only once, like, I get it now. Does it sound familiar? Those like little boundary pushes, like a little poke, but too much, they're not innocent. They're really tests, like how far can I take it? And every time you let one slide, he learns something. It's like, she bent for me. By the time the big betrayal happens, your nervous system has been trained to doubt your own instincts so much. But no more. From now on, your no means no, period. You really have to incorporate that, like a no is a no. Red flag number 5, your gut feeling is off, but for some reason you talked yourself out of it. Your intuition was screaming so loud. Maybe it wasn't even something specific, just like a tightness in your chest, this unease in your stomach, the sense of like something is not quite right, whatever it is, right? You know what I'm talking about. But then your brain took over. Oh no, he's just busy. I'm probably overthinking. Maybe I'm just insecure. We're creating these excuses for someone else rather than trusting our own inner wisdom. Your body knows. So next time you need to listen to your body. Almost all of the time, that intuition is always right. So how do we move on from this? how do we go from this betrayal to breakthrough? Seeing these red flags in hindsight, well, can sting, yes. It's easy to fall into the trap of like blaming yourself, right? But here's the reality. You were loving, you were trusting, you were all in. And that is something to be proud of. But from the moment forward, you don't shrink your power to keep a man. You don't contort yourself to feel enough. And you sure as hell don't ignore your gut just to keep some sort of a peace and harmony. Forgive yourself for the past. Learn from those lessons and please promise yourself something. You will never again abandon yourself to keep someone else. This needs to stop. The betrayal may have broken your heart at the time, but it does not get to break your spirit, your soul. It's not possible. You're not here to be someone's afterthought. You're not here to be like almost loved. You're not here to be like an option or a question mark. You're here to be chosen fully, freely, unapologetically. And the best part of all of this, you don't need to chase it all. You just need to remember who the hell you really are. If this video resonated, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and drop in the comments whatever you felt like, oh, this was the biggest insight for me.